And I
Mm-hmm.
was like talking for like 5 minutes straight, and then I watched back my my stream, and it said right the first 5 minutes is gone. So now it's giving me watch the live stream in 15 minutes. Like, why in 15 minutes? Why now? Now we're live. Yes, we're live. We're all live. Hello. Where you at? Oh, there you are.
I may or may not be in the billboard.
Ah. Alright.
Just a floating arrow.
Yeah, I'm coming to the floating arrow. I think we should start off saying good evening. That's the proper thing to do, right? Good evening!
Well, it's may not be an even for everybody.
True, but as when we're... Oh, there you are. When we're broadcasting, it's evening. So, good evening, and good evening. Like the good Mr. Stephen Fry used to say in QI. Who is...
Yeah, I miss him off UI.
Yeah, he's being replaced by Sandy. So,
I don't know, I think she's probably a good replacement for him, but like, you know, it's not the same.
True. Anyways, welcome to the awesome Minepod number 11. And there is one man here, and there is one man over there, jumping like a madman. Hello, madman. My name is Innersphere, and that dude over there, as his name says, is Mr. Blazing Steel. And
hello.
Why did you open this, and why is there nothing left for me?
Because you have guns and I do not, so I took all the ammo. It's only fair.
Alright, fine. Anyways, welcome to the awesome Minepod. We're playing Borderlands. It's my first time on this game ever. Yeah, so
Borderlands 2. The second.
Sorry, we're playing Borderlands 2. Still, my first time on any Borderlands game. And I have an annoying little robot which I like to shoot, but I cannot. So, we're doing Borderlands now, and we're talking about all kinds of stuff today. Today. Like, but we're starting off with Borderlands. Blazing, you have the floor.
Okay. So, probably for people who've never played the Borderlands series, give a little bit of a background, both for Mr. Innersphere here and for everyone at home. We're playing Borderlands 2, which is the second game in this franchise. I think there's a spin-off on the PS Vita, but no one cares about that. And it's all about loot. It's a gun collecting game where you'll collect guns, and it's all about stats and finding the better guns and using them. It's kind of an adventure game, but mainly just evolves into like a dungeon shooter almost, where you go to different levels and find more loot. And it's not exactly the most diverse or unique game, but it does what it does well. You know, it's kind of like it's mastered its own little subgenre. Borderlands 1's all about the set of Vault Hunters trying to find lots of loot. You go through the entire game, and at the end of the game, spoilers, there isn't anything there. But you unleash a horrible evil, which brings you to where we are now, Borderlands 2, as this horrible evil stuff has corrupted everything.
Cool.
And pretty much the background for Borderlands 2 is there's a guy called Handsome Jack, and he's the leader of the Hyperion Corporation. He wants the Iridium, which is the stuff, and so do we.
Alright. So we want the
Borderlands it has a very unique form of comedic humour here. Like if you'd like to come over here in the sphere, you can see the Claptrap wearing a bikini. No, behind you.
Oh yeah, there's Claptrap wearing a bikini.
You know, when you're on the toilet, you need a good oil leak. You know.
Oh yeah. And we got Gun-Ho, Grunt, and Heavy. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. It's that sort of a game. There's some very crude humour. If you come over here, there's a little secret here.
I can't enter.
It's the square on that.
Ooh!
On the
Money.
On the thing.
What thing? Which
thing? Behind you.
Behind me.
The Borderlands symbol.
Oh, the Borderlands symbol. Oh, a badass rank. Cool. I'm awesome.
So yeah, I mean, it's a very juvenile game in a lot of respects, but in a good way.
And we're juvenile as well, so no, we don't care.
It fits quite well.
Cool.
So if you want to come this way, because I still don't have a gun yet.
You have one on your back. I mean, I can see one.
Yep. but I can't use it.
You can't
The
press
game's
triangle?
decided I'm not allowed one yet.
Oh.
Oh, I can press triangle.
You get a gun. Oh. Ooh, open it.
Oh god,
Alright, so
I pressed the inventory and all of a sudden all these pop-ups coming up.
I see you in your inventory. I can trade you stuff? How do you get your inventory?
Press the button in.
Ah. Let's see, what is this stuff? Unlocked. Ooh, I got stuff. Unlocked. Please wait. Okay. I don't want to read. I want to play.
Readings for nerds.
Reading this from nerds, y'all. Ooh, got weapons. Cool. Alright, well, let's stop for later on.
So how are you finding things so far in Innersphere? How are you liking the looks of this? 'Cause you were a bit dubious to how the game looked before we started.
Yeah, I was always, I kind of always liked the look of it when I saw videos of it. It's like, ah, that looks cool. And then I saw more, it's like, I don't know if I really gonna enjoy it. But, you know, I quite dig the cel-shaded, cartoonesque look and feel of it. Yeah.
I think it helps it to age well, because I mean, look at this. These graphics are, you know, 6 years old almost.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel old. At least not to me.
No, it doesn't. I think it'll still be good in 10 years from now, because of the way they made it. I can pick this up. Ha! Oh, we have to shoot
I'll open it
stuff?
for you. Yep, you will in a second. Bullymongs are coming. Ooh. I mean, we'll probably come back to the what you think of Borderlands a little bit later on in the stream.
Oh, yeah.
So, what? I hear you've been playing some Ghost Recon recently.
Yeah, you can see it on my stream. I'm doing a playthrough of Ghost
Shameless
Recon.
plug.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm plugging everything right here. Because we need viewers and we need subscriptions. Or subscribers. No, I'm playing on Ghost Recon and I really enjoy it. I've played the closed beta and I was kind of hesitant of buying it back then when I played that. Because like, it felt a little bit like The Division meets a Far Cry game. Then I start playing the open beta, and I got more into it, and I got more into the game, more into the story, and I found out that the entire country of Bolivia, which is set into, it's all open. You can go whatever the fuck you want, so you don't have to do it in a certain way. Which is not completely true, because there are a couple of bosses you need to defeat, and there are a couple of under bosses and high level bosses. Like you got the Buchons, which are the low level bosses. Then you got the lower boss, like he's then the boss of the Buchons, and then you got a boss above the lower boss, and that's the highest boss of one of the things you have to destabilize. And well, you have to do all 4 of the Buchons to get to the head Buchon. But it's cool. I mean, I really dig it. I like the story. It's not like a really good story, but it's a good enough story.
Serviceable.
Yeah, it's a pretty game, as the fact that the entire environments are pretty. The entire country of Bolivia it's set quite well. They really add some cool features to it, and they really made a nice looking environment for it.
You did tell me that the textures would look like poo.
Yeah, the rest of the graphics are kinda. They kept on saying, you know, we worked 5 years on this game. It's like, you worked 5 years on this, really? I mean, if you said we worked 2 years in it, I would have believed it as well. But 5?
It looked like it started 5 years ago.
Yeah, it looked like it was finished 5 years ago, and now they have brought it out like that. But yeah, there is something to be desired on graphics wise, on texture wise, but that may be due to the limitation of the PlayStation or an Xbox. Because I've seen some videos of the game on 4K PC, and then you know it looks a little bit better already. So
Or like the PS Pro?
No, I don't think. I think what I saw was PC, not PS4 Pro.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so yeah, it's. I think it's a little bit. It has to do with all the limitations of the PlayStation, which kind of makes sense. So I kind of really understand why they cut corners here and there. I mean, you also have to have a little bit of playability, not only high graphics, but I mean, it might look nice, but if it plays like shit, you don't. There's nothing there. I mean, then I just can watch a movie and not play. Like, so yeah, I'm not surprised that they cut some corners, but some corners that were cut were really bad. Like, for instance, if you have a house, then the house has a little hole in it, like where the plaster was cut off the building, and you see some bricks. That's just a texture. That is not actually a little layer of bricks underneath a little layer of plaster. So, I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like, and on my stream, you can also see that there were a couple of like really program errors. Like when I needed to extract one of the butchons, I need to extract him, and then was walking through the forest, and I stumbled on a little brick, and that brick was a little bit higher on the side of the river. So me and Dibuchon walked on the brick because I'm holding him, I'm interrogating him. So I'm walking with him on that little stone. And then it's like, oh, I need to get off, and then I couldn't get off anymore. So I was stuck with the Buchon on that stone. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna let him go. So I let him go. So he stayed on the stone, and I got off the stone, and then I couldn't grab him because he couldn't get off it. Like, oh man. And little errors like when you slide off a mountain. Oh, when you slide off, I can't do anything with this. Oh, I can. Wait. Pick up. Yeah. So a little when you slide off a mountain, you slide behind a house, then you're stuck behind the house and you can't get out, or when you're stuck behind.
So the geometry is against you.
Yeah. Or when you're getting revived, I mean, when you could get downed, and then when you're being revived, your half your body is within little rock or within the ground. You're like, oh. How hard
beautiful.
is it to make nut clipping things on this game, right? But overall, I'm really enjoying the game. I'm watching. I'm really anxious to see PvP because they're gonna bring out PvP like 4v4 players against each other in Bolivia. So I'm really hoping that will turn out quite nice. Yeah. So I'm really enjoying it. I think it's if you would say buy or not or leave alone or will never touch, I will say buy, definitely buy, because it's a fun game. Ooh, I got a shotgun. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, for me,
you're happy with it.
I'm totally happy with it. Yeah. There is room for improvements, and the one improvement, because they did add they did brought out the update this week, so we finally got an update after like 1.5 weeks, which you can finally turn off all radios in the game, because that was kind of a big thing in the game, where you can turn down all music in the game. What do we need to go? Do we need to get in there? Oh, sorry. You could turn down all the music in the game, but then all the radios, which were everywhere in your car and in every little shack or every little base on the map, there was a radio, and it wasn't just one radio. No, most of the time there were, in every tent on the base there was a radio. So you're like 10 radios in, and you're like, oh man, I have to shoot them all, because if you have a radio on and there is a little bit of music playing, your video is going to be flagged with copyrighted content, and someone else is going to monetize on that. Yay! Thank you, YouTube,
No money
for
for
that.
you.
So yeah, but finally they fixed it because it wasn't. It was available in the alpha or in the closed beta. You could just turn down the music and the music would turn off. Would be turned off in everything, so in all cars and in all tents. And then in the open beta they didn't do it, and now in the final finished version they didn't as well. But now finally you can turn down all music. So yes. So yes, I'm really enjoying it right now because there is no more music in it. Oh, yes, it's cool. So actually, yeah, I would say buy, definitely buy. If anyone is doubting it, go definitely buy that one.
There was a lot of reports that it was kind of just painfully average.
That depends on what you. I'm enjoying the realism of the game, as realism as it could be. I'm enjoying the fact that I can just roam around in this big open world, trying to be stealthy as hell and trying to, you know, do my thing and try to stay alive. So it's more for me. It's more like a personal, uh, achievement to not to die and not to get noticed and do everything as clean as possible, like really a like he's supposed to be, like you're doing like you're a black op guy, so yeah, you know you should be doing stealthy shit. So yeah, I'm enjoying it because of the fact that it is kind of in a good setting, in a realistic setting. It's all kind of realistic. I mean, there's nothing there that couldn't be done in the real world. So yeah, that's for me. It's realism. It's for me. That's the key part of being it being at a fun game. And like I said, the story is it's an okay story. I mean, it's nothing very new or very exciting. And you know, but again, it's enjoyable. For me, it's enjoyable enough to yeah to play it and to play it on and to see it all the way through to the end. And yeah, it isn't a hard game, by the way. It's not like I'm playing it on the high level. Not you get 4 levels, with normal being normal and easy, and then you get advanced, and then you get extreme. I'm playing it on advanced, and it's still easy as fuck. I mean, I just died once in the entire game, so I mean, and that was due to a stupid error on my part. But either way, I mean, it's a breezy, but still, it's a fun breezy. I mean, I'm really enjoying that. And I get why some people would say it's an average game, it's a mediocre game, but you know, not all games have to be uh, 10s out of 10s, and not all games will be hypes as some games do. Like so, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So. But that's just my 2 cents about it, right? Why are you all the way on your screen? I don't know what to do.
I'm setting the quest.
Oh, alright, sorry.
So if you look on the right, it says clear graveyard and clear patch. So I was getting it ready for you. So rather than me being like, oh, okay, dude, now try and use it, I'm just like, ah, oh, fine.
Alright,
Just grab no, on the quest as well. We can cash it.
I was asking because I don't know what to do. I'm just shooting people, and I think I have to put my mind to it. But alright, that's Ghost Recon Wildlands. And you, what have you been up to?
Do you have a shield?
I don't know. How do I know if I have a shield?
Press the touchpad and check your inventory.
Go to inventory. I'm on in my inventory. Yes. And I have a sniper rifle. I have a double shotgun, and I have a shield that's empty. Can I put?
So click the shield, and should, do you have a shield on your right-hand backpack with all your loot?
Yeah, I have a shield. I have a shield on now.
There you go. Anything else that you don't want, you should sell. Because you remember, look at your inventory and you want more money. So really, you want to keep the best of the best and just get rid of whatever you don't want.
Okay. Bless you. So I have a gearbox. I have a sniper rifle, which I'm probably never going to use. I have a coach gun, and I have 2 or 3 other guns which I'm probably never going to use. But
yeah, because obviously, once you run out of room, you just can't pick up loot.
Ah, alright, so my backpack, all is weapons. So I want to... How do I can drop it, or I can... How do I sell it? Oh, I can sell it to the shop. I can sell it here, now I know. You know what? Accuracy, accuracy 90. I'm gonna keep that, so I'm gonna sell this one. I'm gonna sell this one. Private Eyes, Gunsticker head customization unlocks this head to quick change system. Alright, maybe just keep on to that one. What's this? Rare loot chance. Oh, I got 3 empty spaces left. Is that okay? That's okay.
I mean, I have 12.
Well, how do you get 12? 1, 2, 3.
I sold all my loot.
Oh,
so
I
have no inventory.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I got 8. I got 8 left. Sorry.
Okay.
I got an echo recorder. Do I need that?
You might as well play that. It just gives you background about your character.
Alright, well, I'll keep it for now. And I have a special edition eyes. How can I do? What can I do with that? Head
Special
unlocked.
edition what?
Oh, I got it. Head unlocked.
Just means you can now change into that special edition head.
Alright.
At the change station.
Alright. No, I got 10 left. I got 10 open. Yay. Alright. We're gonna go into the graveyard, I guess.
Yeah, because that's where the option objective is telling us to go. Down here. No, down here.
Oh, sorry, I'm almost...
This is the pond. We'll go pond first.
I was kinda distracted by that irritating little robot, which I cannot shoot.
Okay, I mean, while you've been playing Ghost Recon, I've been playing Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. And how do you like it?
I mean, it's the kind of game you need to spend like hours and hours in, rather than the amount of time I have so far. Like, it needs more time in it, really, to make like a proper assessment of the game. So far, it's okay.
I saw you playing some multiplayer, and I saw you play some single player. Which one do you like better?
So far, the multiplayer, but that's mainly some of the drawbacks single player has at the moment that's currently keeping me from spending more time. The multiplayer is fairly basic in what it's trying to do, but it does it well. So I find it quite enjoyable. It's just a simple up to 4 people can do a PvE horde base mode with 3 difficulty, 3 different enemies, and then you can unlock different races with different types of powers and things. And yeah, that's near enough the crux of it. But I think it's done very well. I think it's quite fun to play. It's quite action-packed, and you do have to combine with other people in your team to really get the most out of it. Right. So if they've got like a different comp, it can either make your life really easy or really difficult. So it's all about working as a team in that sense.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think it's pretty fun. The problem is in the single player is it feels more like a sequel to Mass Effect, number 1, rather than a game after Mass Effect 2 or 3. Because this first one appears to be doing a whole lot of exposition dumping, and to be honest, not really a whole lot has happened since starting, and I was hoping there to be a bit more action. I mean, things have now made it very broad, with it being a lot more open worldy. You know, you can go to what you want in these planets and so on, but what I found is it almost feels like the side quests and main quests have less time spent on them because it's more broad. Again, this might just be my beginning impressions, and as I play more of it, will change. But at the moment, it feels like certain elements of the game have suffered in exchange for others.
Alright.
Which is a bit disappointing, and there's things about the game which the combat now is a lot better than than the pre-trilogy, the trilogy before. Yeah. However, we're going to head left, by the way. The other parts, like the story craftsmanship, which was always a staple of the Mass Effect series, is lost somewhat. You know, the dialogues isn't as great. It's not always bad, but it's not great either. And there's definitely some puzzling choices in regards to animations and vocal work. Pretty much everything that was traditionally a staple of the Mass Effect franchise is all just a little bit less than what it should be. And it's a bit of a disappointment because it used to do those sort of things so well.
Alright.
So I'm hoping again as I go through more, it will be get better. 'Cause again, I'm only in the first 10 hours here still.
Yeah.
But so far I've not been... I've enjoyed it enough that it's good to come back to the Mass Effect franchise. But not enough that I preferred it over the multiplayer.
Alright.
Oh, so I very much have to wait and see what happens. I'm optimistic about it, but I never know really.
Alright, so it's still out, the jury's still out on that one. We can say.
I mean, I know probably as I've played, but I mean, I'd probably say it needs another 30 hours in it yet.
Yeah. But you'll probably be playing the multiplayer until you finished it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something which I still played way after the longevity of Mass Effect 3 had worn on me. I still like playing the multiplayer because it's the Horde mode and there's different characters, and they introduced a even hard... There's 3 difficulties, bronze, silver and gold, and I managed to get to the point where I could reliably nail the gold game types, and then in one of the free DLCs they brought out platinum. So then it's like a whole other thing of getting your character strong enough to be able to do it.
Alright.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the multiplayer challenge there. I mean, again, because I love the lore and I love the characters and the different species, having the opportunity to spend more time with the characters in their universe,
Yeah.
was really enjoyable too.
Alright, cool. So you're, yeah, I guess you'll be playing it for quite some time, or quite a while now.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you'll probably leave Siege behind and go on Mass Effect. Go the Mass Effect
just over there. It's just Mass Effect in some elements is better. Nice that there's more people playing it, as in like people I know, but it's good.
And
It's overall I think it is a good game. It's just not necessarily a good Mass Effect.
alright.
So take that what you will. I mean, it's for a Mass Effect game, it falls down at the key components, but it does improve on what was poor in the previous trilogy. Like where the combat was kind of sucky, they've now improved that, but at the expense of more traditional required parts of the Mass Effect lore.
Oh. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably get it as well, but first I want to go and finish Ghost Recon before I invest in another game and won't play and won't fit on my PlayStation because I have a little bit of an issue with my hard disk on my PlayStation. It is full, like packed, jammed. All the games take up so many spaces.
Oh yeah.
I had to delete GTA for this game, so yeah, I probably won't playing GTA then anymore. Until I will.
It's like pick your like 6 or 7 special children, and that's all you can have.
Yep. So for now, that is Ghost Recon. It is Rainbow. It is Borderlands. It's Doom. Of course, I'm still having Doom on there because Doom is funny as hell. And Battlefield. Why doesn't it? Oh, doesn't get anything.
Well, I mean, I've got the season passes for Battlefield and Infinity War, so I still got them. Yeah, different kind of smorgasbord.
Yep. I'm fighting here with people. I don't know what you're doing, but
I'm doing the quest in the far right with the objective, and you're just like, I'm gonna go over here and kill people.
I thought that was the whole purpose of this game. Kill people and level up.
There's more to it than that.
Oh, sorry. I kind of got sidetracked.
Okay, I mean, there's no sorry. You do what you want. Like, there's no, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm doing the quest, because...
I'll just kill this last dude here. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'm just slowly plodding through these things. They're all side quests anyway.
I thought we had to go here, so... Oh, anyways, yeah, that's what we've been playing this week.
Where we're at the moment. You Ghost Recon, me Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, and of course some Siege. Because Siege is still cool. If
Yeah,
only
now and
the
again.
servers were better. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
if the servers weren't just a pile of, like, old socks.
I think you're giving.
Not really sure what's going with that one, but they are about as effective as old socks.
I think old socks might be
I'm not
better than
incorrect.
the servers here.
Well, they're more reliable.
Oh, definitely. Oh, we need to do stuff. So, on to the next topic. Well, I'm trying
Lead
to.
in.
Hmm?
Lead in.
Multiplayer versus single player. We talked about it in Mass Effect. Like you thought multiplayer was more fun because single player was kind of still up for a debate.
Well, the, the thing is, there's games which, if you look at Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, it was a single player only experience.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you look at Mass Effect 3, it introduced multiplayer. First time in its series. And you could say it's been to varying degrees of success. I mean, I think it worked quite well, but, you know, others disagreed.
Alright.
But what it comes down to is, if a game is developing... If a game's being developed, where should they spend their time? Should they do a game that does a little bit of everything? Should they do a game that's purely for one or the other? You know, it's something like, if someone suddenly said, "Oh, your Fallout game's we're gonna devote resource time from the single player to the multiplayer in exchange for, you know, us to spend time on a new multiplayer component," you'd be like, "What the fuck is that? Why would you do that?" But the question is, what is right and what is wrong?
Is there a right and is there a wrong? First of all, because
I think it depends on the game. There's definitely some games where diverting time away from certain elements of the game for others can end up with the game being worse off for it. You know, for example, if you said to me, "Oh, we're going to divert some of the single player elements to... We're going to cut back on some single player game time in order to make the multiplayer better for Mass Effect," I'd be like, "What are you doing? Like, you've now ruined what was the series' main core for what really is a kind of tacked-on addition." Don't get me wrong, it might be a good tacked-on addition, but you've now lost what was original about the game. And it's a disappointment. You know, you saw it more in the early 2010s, where you'd have a lot of single-player oriented games. Suddenly you have like a multiplayer element for no reason that would then die off within the first few months because no one's playing those multiplayer games. You know, I can name like 10 off the top of my head which just had really shitty tacked on multiplayers. They weren't fun to play, they were just there.
yeah.
And I'm sure
Well,
you played the same sort of thing on, like, playing PlayStation 3. It's like, wow, these games have multiplayer? Why?
yeah, but I think that has to do with the fact that back then nobody really had the stable internet connection or the speed of internet connection to play multiplayer games correctly. Because if you wanted to play multiplayer games, you played PC games. That's it. I mean, PC players had the better internet connections and the better system, so you would always go when you want to go online or when you go play multiplayer stuff. You would be on PC. You wouldn't be on consoles. But now when all the consoles and everybody having a good internet connection and all the consoles being focused on being online, I think that it's a how do you put it? I think it's a letdown if a game wouldn't have any multiplayer in it.
Well, I mean, going back to their point, I think that's not really true. I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 came out in 2007. I think the shit played out of that on console. Come to me, by the way.
Oh, but there's a lever here.
Nope, you leave the lever alone. We're not going there yet.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, I haven't played Call of Duty, so I can't really talk about that.
Well, what I mean is, it's a multiplayer game. Well, it's a game with a multiplayer side of it. It was playable from the start and was extremely popular, as was Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 and World at War in 2008. Bad for Bad Company was. I mean, it was near enough kind of no, I don't want to say exclusive, but it felt the majority of it was based in FPS. But I think there
Yeah.
was definitely a following on PlayStation and Xbox. You know, I think of Halo. That's going back,
Uh,
what, 2006 or 2007 as
yeah,
well?
but Halo was multiplayer. I've only played Halo multiplayer like split screen, so I haven't played it online. So
Oh, well, there definitely was an online, version. Yeah, you definitely had the whole online multiplayer. And whether you choose to use it or not is obviously up to you, but it
yeah.
definitely existed.
Uh,
Well done. Now, if
all
you
right.
return to Lyle's
Um,
we can see about getting you off this
where do we need to go? What do we need to do? Do I'm missing something here?
Yeah, just go follow the thing. But yeah, that's my issue with it is if a game which is good at something diverts it away from another to add a throwaway tacked on multiplayer, that is an issue for me. And if you want to develop a full-fledged multiplayer, fantastic, I'm glad. But if it's just going to be some cheap tacked on thing where you're going to devote resources and time, I'd rather you did one thing and made it really good rather than focused on two things and did two things in half.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. That um, there were I think there were don't think that's now the case now anymore, but there were a lot of games that were pretty good in or would be pretty good single player, and then they decided or the board decided like we need multiplayer on this game, and then they all right, we're just gonna divert more resources towards multiplayering this game, and then hopefully work out, and then the single player was crap and the multiplayer was crap. So yeah, there are definitely lots of examples for that for those games. But I think nowadays, I mean, if I'm looking at myself, fuck, I fucked up. Sorry, I'm down here. Oh, you're also down here.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
good.
if
Following the quest object, the glowing triangle, diamond, square.
alright. If I'm looking at myself, I enjoy playing these games more with other people than I do while I'm playing on my own. I mean, I know I'm playing Ghost Recon on my own with the AI on, but the AI is like totally useless and like steaming hot pile of garbage. They're just there for filler, and I enjoy playing it more with my brother than I'm playing it with the AI. So I was like, yeah, the interaction between people and stuff you can do, and you can make up your own little stories within the story, and you can do. There is more interaction. I enjoy playing games more with real people than I do on my own or with AIs. So I would definitely say multiplayer is the better than single player, and I would like to see single player just being scrapped from some games, like or at least multiplayer being added. I must say to a couple of games because I would enjoy like Just Cause 3, that's for me that's an awesome game. I really enjoyed that game, but it's only single player, and I think I would enjoy it more if I could play it with people and we could blow shit up together and we can just have fun on that game, mucking about, maybe doing some quests and just having fun with it. I mean, I think that for me is what gaming is all about, having fun with people instead of doing just my own thing and sitting on my own in the chair in the room doing playing this little game. I think it's I enjoy multiplayer more than I enjoy single player.
Well, things like Far Cry 3. You played Far Cry 3, didn't you?
Yep, I played all the Far Cry's.
Did you play the Far Cry 3 multiplayer?
Nope.
Lucky you. Yeah, it was a tacked on multiplayer which they diverted some single player resources to developing this multiplayer, which was terrible.
I played Far Cry 4 multiplayer, which was terrible as well.
Yep, you're literally it's the same thing.
Ah, right.
There was no need in either case for it to have the multiplayer on. It didn't serve any sort of purpose or anything. It was just there to almost like cash in.
Yeah, that's what it felt like on 4 as well. Like, you know, why would I have this? Why there's no need for this? And if you're gonna give me multiplayer, give me proper good multiplayer instead of this shit. What are we doing?
Fighting each other. I win.
You have I just have a small little gun.
So do I. My small little gun's better than your small little gun.
Wait.
And for me, I'd rather a lot of companies released a multiplayer version of a game at reduced price. So let's say, take Far Cry. If they want to do multiplayer, then release just multiplayer and it's on like a standalone for a $5. You know? See where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I can see
Or
where
vice
you're coming
versa. A multiplayer game. So you take like a COD or. Now I think you actually can buy it on. I might be wrong here, but I think you can actually buy the campaign and the multiplayer separately on PC. Might not be COD that I'm thinking of, but it's a game franchise, COD and Battlefield now, which are very much multiplayer. Is the main reason for them. I mean, even take Battlefield 1. You know, that single player campaign is embarrassingly short. I feel like the price tag is for the multi, and the single player is just there as like an extra tack on. I'd rather have it separate, like play, I don't know, 30 for the multiplayer and 10 for the single, or depending on the other, you know, the other way around potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I haven't played on single player for Battlefield, so I don't know if it's good or not. But I'm trusting you and your work, because you always tell me that it's so bad. So, or
I think the single
so
player was really
short.
good, just short. You know, it's a good campaign, just short.
Alright, so yeah, but like Battlefield, I probably will never play the Battlefield 1 campaign mode, just because I'm having too much fun playing the multiplayer. So yeah, so
What that really boils down to is you've now paid for content you won't experience,
true, but
or
I
content
don't
you don't
mind.
want to experience.
I don't mind. I mean, it's not that I'm like, you know what? Don't give me it. No, I mean, I have it. It's fine that I have it. I don't need to play it, but I mean, ooh, so I have a new gun. So yeah.
I have a loot box here if you want some of the loot.
First I have to find. Oh, there you are. How do I get up
So
there?
what you want to do is come over here,
Yeah.
climb the ladder,
Climb the ladder.
and then strafe jump. Fail.
And fail miserably. Let me try that again.
You see where I'm coming from. I feel too many games, even now, still trying to pull the hat trick of doing all at once. Even Mass Effect, I just rather they did it separately and didn't divert resources, because it ends up with just having two separate things which could have been better. You know, if you spent more time in the multi, it would have been better. If you spent more time in the single player, it would have been better.
Yeah. Yeah. Then it becomes a problem where both will both suffer immensely.
Yeah, which
So
is what I find happens too often.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that's like in good. What the hell? I can't make that jump. I'm too chubby. But like Ghost Recon, you know, the multiplayer part of Ghost Recon is that your squad, your AI squad, is being replaced by an actual
So you run to
person.
the right and then left.
I think I'm not running. That's my problem.
How is this so hard?
Dude, I am a fucking like demon, dude. That's
But there's no difference in your jump depending on character.
oh.
It's just optical, but we jump the same speed. I'm high. I mean, I don't think I can reach if I jump that way. Yeah, no, if I need to jump that left and then right.
I got it.
Hey!
I'm getting it all. Oh, I'm full.
That's why I left them. I didn't want any of them. I'm like, it's your turn.
Which is better, white or green?
Well, no, green is technically more rare, which means it's worth more money. It doesn't mean it's better. So you can have a stronger gun or stronger stats. Because remember, all the guns are randomized. They're all just random spawns and stats. So it could be a really good white gun. You don't want to pick them up for loot.
I got him. No, I'm full. I'm like full. So you.
This is why I said sell whenever you can, because you run out of space so easily. And you're like, no, I can't get more money.
I think I need to sell stuff now.
Well, an example of what I'd take would be if you look at Siege. That is a multiplayer-only game. They devoted everything to it. And now, debating whether that is worth the price of a full game is a different thing entirely. But I'm quite glad that they spent that time honing the shitty servers rather than trying to make a single player and then making the multiplayer worse. Because obviously the main chops of this game is the multi.
Yeah. Yeah, and something happened.
Cinematic?
Yay! Yeah, Siege is just a multiplayer game. That's it. And I would rather they do not put a single player function on it. I mean, I don't really find the need for the single player there. And I really enjoyed being a multiplayer, but that's like I said, I really enjoy multiplayer games, like in general. Like I'd rather have a multiplayer game than a single player game. Which they're like Borderlands, because now I'm playing Borderlands, but I wouldn't have got Borderlands if you guys didn't have it. Like,
well, Borderlands is one of those hybrid games, to be fair. I mean, if we need to look at games like Skyrim. Skyrim is a single player game, clearly, that doesn't have any multiplayer element to it. It's purely single player. And I'm quite glad of that. You know, I'm not looking for a multiplayer Skyrim. That's what the Elder Scrolls Online's for. Oh god, we're both dead. Well, this is bad.
this is bad.
We're both gonna die because the guys are at full health.
Ah, fuck. Alright. Alright.
Alright. Let's try that one again.
Oh, we respawn somewhere. Cool. Now you can see my character. I'm a heavy dude. Alright. Yeah. You were talking about Elder Scrolls, by the way.
Yeah, I'm saying like the games like Elder Scrolls does what was a single player campaign, and I like it that way. You know, I don't think there's anything that single player multiplayer is better than the other. I think each series and game are almost designed for a certain style, whether it be single or multi. And when a game tries to do both, it just leaves, you know, being shitty. But I wouldn't say like multiplayer is definitely better, because I honestly have to be I'm in different moves for each one.
But wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you enjoy Skyrim more if you played it with someone else?
Well, the thing is, it's like I enjoy the content more of single-player games. You know, it's like even like look at some of the indie titles like Firewatch and stuff. It doesn't have to be like multiplayer. Well, not really Firewatch, but like there's loads of single-player games I have played and enjoyed a lot more than like multiplayer in general. I mean, when you think about all the raging times I've had with Siege and even other games like Battlefield or really any of them like that. Had some really rough times in them when you think about it. And I can't really say the same about Skyrim, but you know, the whole thing is enjoyable from start to finish. So it's a different experience.
Yeah, alright.
Thing for you.
You have a thing for me? Where?
Grenade mod.
How do I get that?
It's on the floor, it's a green thing.
It's a green thing. Oh, there.
I dropped my balls onto it.
Oh, it's contraband skyrocket. Alright. So how do I use the grenade mod?
Oh, actually, you probably want to use this one more. This one's better. I didn't really share that one for free.
Oh, right.
And now, if you press your touchpad in, you can go give yourself your skill.
Skill. Oh, there is skill thingies. Oh, alright, cool. I can do stuff on my skill point. Which is the... Alright, so I have a couple of things. I have Gunlust, Rampage, and Brawn. So I want to have the one with dual wielding stuff. Where is it? You shot him when consume ammo, low shots, fill to brim, increase your weapon magazine. I can choose whatever I want from this list?
Yep.
Ooh, double the fun throwing a grenade while guns working.
You can't yet, but obviously when you think about it, you want to only pick a certain tree until you get to the one at the bottom.
Alright.
So you'll be able to spec out in 2 trees. So pretty much pick one tree that you want and then pick the second tree and ignore the other one because you won't get all 3. You won't get enough points.
Alright, I'll go here then. I choose something. I don't know what I chose. I chose something.
You can't really. You're not. Oh, you're talking about the thing on the far right. Badass
Yeah.
rank.
Alright.
But yeah, so you see where I'm coming from with it. I think I enjoy it for different reasons.
Oh yeah, but
I think there is wrong or right answer for it.
if I'm looking at like Diablo 3, it's a single player game. You can play it as a multiplayer game, but I enjoy it far more as a multiplayer game than I do it as a single player game. Ooh, I want this one. So yeah, and indeed, what you said, it's I think it's also depends on which games you are playing. Like I enjoy. No, I think I only have multiplayer games, which I really enjoyed multiplayer games. I don't know why. I think it's just, well, like I said, it's just the interaction between people and just having fun playing with people. Like if you're playing Monopoly, it's more fun to play Monopoly with other people than playing Monopoly on your own. So I think that's how you're playing Yahtzee or playing any of the other board games. I think it's more of a, for me, it's more of a social thing than it is, yeah, anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had more. Like, I mean, the thing is, I used to only play single player games exclusively. I only got into multiplayer games kind of PS3 era, like late into it. To begin with, it was always single player exclusive. So I mean, I wouldn't say much tastes have changed. There's a shotgun over here that you might like. It's just different.
Yeah. What's this? This is a field revolver. I don't want that. There's a shotgun. Yes,
I mean,
please.
Borderlands is one of those rare cases where the game's designed for multiplayer, but also lets you play it in single player without you losing anything.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed these games, like the loot thingies and like the it's kind of like the Diablo multiplayer. Like you can do loot runs and stuff. You can make your armor and you can make your gun or your weapons and stuff. And I enjoyed that as a multiplayer. I don't really enjoy that as a single player. And even though you can play it as single player, multiplayer is just more fun.
It's just better for you.
Yeah. Ooh, damn! Peoples!
That's my power, by the way.
Ah! How do you activate your power, by the way?
L1 and R1 to throw grenades.
Oh, look at me! I'm dual wielding.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. Sorry.
Okay.
I was excited here. Oh.
I am Doom, man.
Ah. You're Doom, man?
You are, I mean, with your
yeah.
Kimbo guns there, you're like Serious Sam.
Yep.
Shotgun midget? Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. There you go.
Okay, and I should say, Borderlands update. How's it going?
It's cool. I enjoy it. It's kind of hectic though. It's kind of like do not really know what to do yet. So there's that.
Uh,
But I really enjoy it.
if you want to do, press the touchpad
Oh yeah.
and scroll through to the screen with the far left, and it tells you the mission log, and it will give you the little description on what you need to do.
Collect Bullimon fur. That's what we have to do here.
No, we're best minion ever.
Oh, we're best minions. Sorry. All right, sorry there.
The one
In
with the
order to-
glowing objective next to it.
Yeah, I get it. All right, we gotta do that. Oh, and I have a map as well. I thought it was really open world, but it's not really open world. It's like more
No, that's what I
outside.
told you when you were looking at it. It's like pseudo open world, where it is open world in how you can do side quests and you can just go and kill a monster whenever you like, but it is scripted story quests, so it's
Right.
in between.
Fire rate reward? I didn't know I had rewards.
You're looking at the far right.
Yeah, badass rank.
hmm
Alright. Well, I'm fine. Cool.
For doing like miscellaneous quests, you get that sort of thing.
Go away, you shotgun midget.
But yeah, no, I think Borderlands it's a solid game as well. I don't think like there are some things about it which it's lacking in some respects, but it's not bad. It's just like it is the way it is.
So what do you think is lagging?
Sometimes the story can be a bit chaotic and like inconsistent, especially number 2. Number 1 was like, your idea is to go get treasure. You had a clear goal, whereas this is all kind of a bit ambiguous.
Yeah.
Because it goes from, you want to go get treasure, and then you're trying to save Claptrap and everything else. Like, it changes what the game starts off by telling you what you're actually here to do. Because I know we're finding treasure, but how much treasure are you actually finding right now? Are we looking after loot? No, of course not. We're doing something for Claptrap.
Ah. Look. How many fucking... Oh. I
If you
have
kill a
to-
dude, you'll get back up.
Wasn't my time.
Well, there are no guys for me to kill here.
I got you.
Just a psycho midget
Throwing axes at you.
throwing at you. There we go. Dual wielding here. Level up. Well, I'm level 6. I don't know which level you are.
Yeah,
but
you
I'm-
can now spend one of your points.
I'll spend one of my points. One of my badass points? No, one of the other points.
No, badass. Because you're now level 6, you've gained a experience point to use.
Ah, alright.
See, you can now spec your character a little bit more.
That one. Cool. Yeah, well, I'm really enjoying it, and the style really doesn't bother me that much. Like I said, I think
She thought
first
it'd be a
one's
big hold up for you.
and you know where to
You're
go.
saying like this. Yeah, I do. I remember this mission. I remember all of it, I think. I don't know if you can see this, but I can see a secret loot crate.
You can see a secret loot crate.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I don't know what they look like. Do they look
You
like?
know the loot crate, we opened them, that big square box thing.
Yeah, you can see one. Oh,
Now look up. Look to the ice shelf.
yeah.
Can you see it?
I look to the ice shelf.
Fuck
sorry.
me. No. You see where I am?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to shoot at the ice shelf I'm talking about.
Oh, there.
You see?
Yes, I see.
And then you see the loot crate there. So, we want to get there at some point. So you see that bridge straight up above us if you look straight up.
Yeah.
At some point I'm going to jump off that bridge down to that loot crate.
Ah, we're gonna get there eventually. All right.
There's a lot of contextual loot crates in this where they're not secret, but they are. They're all kind of hidden in obscure places. So you gotta keep your eyes out because they are all about. And also
Cool.
getting extra loot is always helpful. Oh, you might want to sell your stuff here.
Yeah. I want to sell stuff indeed.
You're like, oh hell yeah.
Cause I'm full.
But I quite like Borderlands just because it seems like Dead Island. I mean, Dead Island's a worse version of Borderlands, but it's nice for games to have that co-op feel while still being able to be played as a single player.
Dead Island. I love Dead Island.
I thought Dead Island, I liked the idea of it, but I think it was designed pretty poorly.
Yeah, you did. Why?
Yeah, there were definitely some very poor elements, like the rate at which. Oh, by the way, you get badass enemies, which are stronger than all the normal enemies. If you haven't gathered, they drop better loot.
That must have hurt.
Ah. Yeah, I got it. I get that. I'm gonna sell stuff first. Shop. Sorry. No,
There's two shotguns in this crate, so I'll leave them for you.
I really enjoyed Dead Island. I don't know. I thought it was something funny there. I mean, creating your own weapons and stuff. I mean, the story wasn't anything new. I mean, the story wasn't like, alright, fine. And then the mid-in travel between you being on a resort and you can go to the midst of the island. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, why didn't you just make the tunnel something longer that you can just walk through it? But overall, I enjoyed it. Trying to modify my swords and stuff, trying to figure out that blueprint and to have the most effective weapon to cut down those little fucking zombies. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm really curious about Dead Island 2, by the way.
Well, I mean, when Dying Light and when Dead Island 2, the developers split up, it's interesting to see how Dead Island 2 will differ to Dying Light. Because pretty much, you know those stupid elements in Dead Island, like the more comedic side of it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, Dying Light said we want to go realistic and, like, darker, whereas the other team said we wanted to go lighter. So you ended up with not similar games, but games with the same themes, but that's where they then diverse. One, in theory, will be a more comedic-based game, and one's a very serious game.
Yeah. So, Dying Light for you is the more serious one?
Oh, they said it is. They literally said that's how it is. That's not me, like, drawing parallels. That's pretty much how the original disagreement was.
Ah, alright, well, yeah, I could see that. Where is that loot with the double shotguns?
The what?
You said
Oh,
shotguns.
back here. Let's ignore the enemies. It's back here. Yeah.
Ooh, shotguns. Is that a good shotgun?
I don't know if they're
it's-
better, but they're there.
No, they're no better.
You might as well take them and sell them then.
Oh, this one
Keep
is
the loot.
better. This.
And obviously you're carrying two shotguns. You might want to equip something else in case you run out of ammo.
I just sold everything else.
Just keep it in mind.
Shotguns. They're good. Oh, they're pretty much the same, right?
Probably.
Let's see, 14.6, 5.3. I'm gonna sell this one. I think I'm gonna sell this one. 3.9, 3.6, 3.3, 3.7. Just let me. There's accuracy, damage less, more accuracy. You know what? Let me just sell that one. Alright, fine. Yes, I'm here. I'm back. Hello.
Ooh. Enjoying the fun. Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking forward to Dead Island 2 as well. But I thought the first game was kind of mediocre.
Oh yeah, I did. I
Especially if the
didn't.
servers were garbage on release as well.
I didn't buy it at full price. I bought it. I bought it for PC when it was on sale. Like, I got it for really cheap. So I'm like,
The
yay!
PS4 servers were utter poo.
The what service?
But I think for I think they're still out, to be honest. PS3 servers, terrible for it.
Oh yeah, but the PC servers were bad as well. Tried to play a game with my friend, and well, I think we always were out of sync.
Oh yeah. And in a co-op game like that, it's one of the most important bits for you to get that stuff down.
Yep.
Which sucks, really, because it has a lot of potential, and it's just such a depressing thing when you get a game like that, which you're like, oh, this would be good if it wasn't bad servers. I mean, Siege is passable servers, so it kind of gets away with it, but there's certain games which are just terrible. It's just a shame, because it feels like if you have a multiplayer game, that should be a fundamental.
Well, Siege is also very bad. I mean, I just tried to
I don't think it's Dead Island bad, though.
Yeah, right. You might be right there.
You know, there's bad and there's unplayable. And although Siege sometimes falls into the unplayable category, it doesn't live there.
True. Well, sometimes it is unplayable though.
Oh yeah, but like, you know, the whole game is unplayable most of the time. Did you get help there, or?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to kill, but something is... I don't know where he is.
I can't get to you in time.
There was a dude here, I don't know where.
Where'd he go? He downed you and then bailed.
I don't even know what killed me. It's like, I'm dead. I'm like,
I avenged you. Can rest easy.
Yay. Oh, they're on top. Are they on top? Is that it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to that island too. What I saw from it looked pretty good. Like, yeah, I think I can live with that. But it's just
Well,
on
I
the
think if it
mainland of
improved on
America,
what
so...
was bad, it could be good.
Sorry, what do you say? I couldn't hear you.
If it improved on what was bad in the previous one, it could be really good.
Yeah.
Big if.
Big F. You did?
Yep.
Oh no,
Still
you live.
good.
You live.
Going for that loot chest. Oh, I have shotguns for you.
Yay!
Okay, I'm gonna poop them out. Actually, I can probably trade with you. Where are you going? Hold circle to trade.
Yes. What do you want to trade?
I can't climb stairs. Let's find another way.
Trade.
Trade.
Crane, find the controls.
Boom.
Alright, let me see if I can see which is better. This is better than that. This is... Yeah, alright, so I'm switching this with this one. And now I'm going to switch this. Oh. So this is that one. This is a Hyperion. Yes, I'm going to switch that with... None, because... Oh, these damage are... This damage is... less accurate, but more damage. Who needs accuracy anyways, right? We go
Well,
for
with a
full
shotgun.
damage. Nope, I'm good.
Just like, peace.
We're gonna do stuff. Alright, so multiplayer, single player done, I guess. I think we wanted
I mean,
to
I think we kind of covered everything we need to.
Oh yeah. So, anything else you did this week? You want to...
An unrelated gaming topic, I did see the movie Life.
That's indeed unrelated gaming. Oh, and how was life?
It was actually really good. I mean, it's definitely more horror than I was actually expecting it to be. I thought it was going to be more like a commentary on life itself, and there was that there, but it was definitely had some good horror elements in it. I mean, have you seen anything about it?
No, I just saw the trailer. I was like, really wondering what it was about, because I saw some stuff like the ISS finding life on Mars, and then the ISS being attacked, or the crew being attacked by people, and that's about it.
I mean, there's some out without spoilers. It's a international crew on the ISS, and they pick up some stuff from Mars, and it turns out that there's life, which is near enough the main crutch of the story there. And it turns out this life is very intelligent, and it's not very happy.
Oh, cool.
So cue a very claustrophobic space alien trying to kill everyone thing.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I gathered from the trailer as well. But that's about it. So I was like, all right, that can be good, or B, it can be a alien ripoff. So.
Well, you definitely do get alien vibes with it in a good way. Mainly just because, I mean, if it's alien, it was a quite big ship. This is a very small ship, and it's almost makes it creepier.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got a very star-studded cast, and they do put in work here. Yeah, they don't fuck about. They you know, they mean it. Oh, fuck me, more shotguns.
Cool.
They put in the good acting work. It's suspenseful. It's gory at times, and overall, it's just an overall kind of good film. You know.
All right, cool.
I liked it.
So it's definitely a recommending. You're recommending it to everybody?
Yeah. If you're a horror fan, I mean, if you're not a fan of horror, you're not going to like it. My mate, who's not very much of a horror fan, because I didn't read much into it. It was only once I watched, I'm like, oh, it's a horror film. He was not enjoying some scenes. I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Some scenes were very gory.
All right.
So some of the scenes felt extra gory for the sake of the scene, but in a way, it's kind of what you want.
Okay, cool.
You know, I kind of expect some scenes to be gory, and you know, I want to see things happen.
You want to see things. You want to see blood and guts everywhere.
I don't really want to be any more specific, otherwise I'll ruin some of the main meats. But yeah, it delivers where it needs to.
All right, cool. So, I guess I have to go and see that one.
If you're a fan of horror, I would.
Oh yeah.
It's also it's not a very long movie, which is nice.
All right, so
Yeah, it's like fairly short.
Hour and a half, like that.
It's like that, and it doesn't fuck about like. I also watched Kong, which had a very long intro.
Yeah.
This didn't really have much intro to start with. Literally, they were like, "Oh, we've caught this. We've got this. In the first 10 minutes, they've already got the thing on the spaceship, like the life thing. Obviously,
cool.
To begin with, they're like, "Oh, what's this single cell organism on the ship?" You know, starts off slow, but it's nice that there isn't a lot of fucking about. It's just like okay, that's cool. It's straight into it. Whereas a lot of some of the horror ones do a lot of suspense, but unfortunately the suspense is normally at the cost of it's too much suspense, or there's too much exposition, whereas this is very much like fuck, shit's going down.
Cool. And are there a lot of jump scares in the movie, or is it just like full on like horror? Because I hate jump scares, because that's
there is
cheap.
Maybe one jump scare, but it makes sense. I don't feel it's a milked jump scare. Like this jump scare, I feel it being the only one is logical.
Alright.
Like when you see it, it would make sense in this. Like it is a jump scare, but you would know it's a jump scare a mile away because of it.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I've got more shotguns for you.
Shotguns? Well, wait, I need to sell things first.
Sell. And most of it is just suspense, where you know it's there, they know it's there. So it's more of a matter of time. So I wouldn't call it a jump scare, because you'll know it's there. Do you know what I mean? It's not something like, surprise! It's like, you're well aware it's somewhere within the vicinity.
Yeah. Ah, okay, cool.
Do not drop down, by the way, because that's the boss battle.
Do not drop down, because that's what spell us, and do not drop down.
Hey, no, no, no.
It's just checking.
I know you.
I wouldn't do that on my own. I can purchase some stuff. I can purchase grenades. Can I buy them?
Oh yeah, before this boss fight, I would max out your ammo.
I'm already maxed out.
Cool.
But I have just shotguns, so maybe I should buy another gun.
And I'm always for. I mean, with all full ammo, hopefully we'll be fine. I'm always for space horror. You know, I'm always thinking like, there's been so many shit space horrors. It's nice to have a good one for a change. You don't get me wrong, this isn't going to win Oscars, but it's good. Solid.
It's alright. Yeah, well, I really, really, really enjoy horror movies. Like, they are my favorite genre to watch, I guess. And because I never get scared. I watch them since I was a small child. Maybe not the best parenting job my parents did, like letting me watch horror movies as a small kid. But I mean, that turned out okay, so I guess that's fine. But I never had any problems with horror movies, so like that's
Same sort of thing. I'm always able to tell it's a movie, so I enjoy horror for the. I do like the suspense because I feel like that's almost like an adrenaline rush. I know it's not real, so I don't get scared. I just enjoy watching what's happening.
yeah.
So for me, I've always thought. So my parents always said pretty much, you know, you're free to watch whatever you want. We're not going to restrict you on the content, so you can do whatever you like. You can make your own choices. Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, I think my parents were the same. Like, I think my mom also really enjoys, but she also enjoys horror movies as well. So I was like, well, you know, you're just gonna watch them, and I mean, there's always this, you know, they're not real. So I mean, you can, oh, cool.
The space kind of fit sci-fi probably helps that as well.
Yep. What the hell is
Ready
this
for the boss
thing?
battle?
What is this? Gun. Are these better than my guns or not?
I don't know, you tell me.
This one is better than that one, but is it a shotgun, the one you gave me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it was, yeah, this one is better. Maybe not then necessarily than this. This is better than this. This is alright. I'm happy. Alright, boss battle. We're doing boss battle. So live, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna watch that then. Maybe download it. Well, I know it's illegal, but I
And
hate
Dutch part.
I hate going to the theaters. It's just
As a member of the UK, I must say that I do not support this piracy, as this is illegal in our country.
well, yeah. Well, maybe it's on Netflix, and I can watch it on Netflix. I kind
Wink,
of
wink.
I kind of found out Netflix being alright. I always was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch Netflix. I can download stuff and instead of, you know, having a Netflix account. But I really enjoy Netflix. I don't know why. But
Yeah,
I mean, for a small.
I've been enjoying Netflix for years. And when I say years, I do mean years. I've had it for like 6.
Oh, cool. Well, for a small fee, you have a fucking open library full of shit. Like, oh, cool. Whatever you want.
It's also nice to have if you're an anime at all. It's got the English dubbed and the original Japanese. So it's nice to have a choice.
Yeah.
But normally you're just boxed in as like either or. Which is, you know, sometimes that's fine, like, but sometimes I'd like to feel like, oh, I fancy watching this in X, or whatever, and why.
Yeah, I fancy watching my anime in Japanese or Chinese, whatever.
I prefer watching it in Japanese than English most of the time, because normally the dubs are really shite. Oh, my power works on him! Dude, look at that! Don't forget to use your power, by the way.
I'm fighting off dudes.
I mean, like in general, just your power might help. 'Cause remember, it regenerates, so you can use it multiple times. Oh, he came and fucked your day up. Don't worry, I got this. Get him! Get him! Get him, boys!
Why doesn't the grenades do anything? Why do they?
Because our grenades are fire grenades, and he is fire.
Oh.
So you can't use elements against him because you can use other elements, just not fire.
Oh, fight for my
Oh
life!
no, we're both down.
Oh. I'm gonna get this. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
back
no,
up.
No, that was my kill.
Nope, my kill. I think get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
I
Yes,
got him.
I've put him in a ball behind you. Get him! Ah! Oh my god, that was a big melee. I've almost got him. Haha! He went to hammer me and was like, rejected.
You're the most fearsome warrior this glacier has ever seen, pal.
I don't know who's the most fearsome warrior, but one of us is.
I am. Where was your gun king?
I'm dead. I'm dead, by the way. Again.
I'm coming.
Oh, I got this. I'm finding shotguns a little bit slow somehow.
Yeah, they're good, but if you're in an open area, you're a bit fucked.
Oh yeah, fucked for life.
Yeah, so there's lots of boss battles like this in Borderlands. This is just one of many.
Cool.
And we get a loot reward.
We got loot.
Let's see what's in it. Ooh, shields. We'll take that one. 2 each.
You can have that stuff. I don't need that. I want that. Alright, so is this it?
This is it for this bit. Then we can go and press it to go to the next zone.
She is, me mighty vessel.
Okay, can we leave Claptrap here?
Unfortunately, it's his ship, but he is only here for the start
Ah, cool.
mostly.
So in the next few hours of the game, he's not here. We can leave him behind.
He's here, but he is not our main contact. That's as much as I'll say.
Because I kind of really hate that dude. Sorry.
Yeah, he's designed to be the most annoying character ever.
And he is. He is.
You're like, yep.
He's
Alright,
working my nerves.
This point here is a save point because obviously we've just travelled, and I think it's good. Here's the time for us to close off number 11. No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know what to do. What did I do?
You tried to travel, and I'm like, we just travelled already.
Oh, sorry. I'm still new to this game.
That's fine.
Don't be mad at me.
That's fine. I was just like, I saw it impressing. Like, Innersphere has initiated fast travel. I'm like, no.
Alright, so we have to go there somewhere.
We do.
Really get that dude out of my ear.
Wait, because we just had a save point here. It's probably good to wrap it up.
Yeah. Whee! I just needed to get the hell away from the goddamn speaker.
Too loud for you.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Too loud. Period. Ugh. Sorry.
It's cool.
That was full. All right. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. We got some interesting things to say. So you'll be playing some Mass Effect this week, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we'll not be streaming as much as we were.
Well, I'm sure one of the days I could squeeze in some Siege. You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go?
Oh.
Oh wow, that almost killed you outright.
Ooh.
So, do you want to close it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's
Did you
close it.
open this thing?
Oh, did I open it? Oh yeah, I did open it. I forgot.
You're like, yeah, I remember now.
All right. This was number 11. Join us next week when we're talking about our lives and how we have all these problems. We got 99 problems. And
We might be a threesome again.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
our second running twosome week.
We totally forgot to say that Nat didn't join us because she was really busy with work and stuff. So of course we thought about
No
Nat,
longer a week.
and we hope Nat is gonna be back next week and join us again. So hopefully we'll be a threesome again next week. That sounded dirty, and that wasn't meant to be dirty, and I made it awkward
Maybe
here.
you didn't want it to be dirty.
Don't make it more awkward now, please. Let's just skip it and go on with it. So yeah, next week we'll probably the three of us again, and we'll be talking about other stuff in gaming, or we'll be just playing some Borderlands or doing challenges or whatever. We'll figure it out during the week. What will we be doing? Sorry for my speech impediment there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys, if you did, drop us a like. You can check out our personal channels. All the contact information will be in the bottom. I will be playing mostly Ghost Recon because I'm wrapping that one up. I'm completing it. Blazing will be doing some Andromeda. He won't be streaming it, so he will probably, hopefully he will be joining me on my channel, streaming some Siege, or maybe streaming some Battlefield or some Borderlands, because I kind of enjoy this game. I think it's a new thing for us to do. So yeah, all the information will be down below, including Nat's information. She will probably be playing some Horizon Zero Dawn, because that's what she's been up to the last couple of weeks, so working in Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you're into that, check her out. So yeah, drop us a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe please. And if you didn't like this video at all, drop us a dislike. If you have any comments, suggestions, you just want to say hi, you just want to sing a song or tell a story, put it down below in the comment sections, and we'll be sure to check back on you on that. I think that wraps it up for today. Right?
Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next week. Alright, cheers mate. Bye.
Bye.